Alright, this is gonna be it. This is gonna be the last Gen 4 battle that I have. This is gonna be another NU battle, and it's gonna be against Pwner1114. Another follower of Jimmy's, you know, that one guy. And yeah, it's gonna be I'm gonna be using the same team, obviously, because honestly this was the only team I had for the so-called NU tier, because I honestly all these mons that I have right now are bred, so, or all these mons were bred, so therefore I wouldn't be able to make more, or at least waste time making more, you know. This is all I had. So, but I wanted to see if I can maybe like do a little bit better in the next battle, in another battle that I had, because you saw the last battle was just bad. So hopefully we can do a little bit better in this battle. We're about to see right now. Alright, you're gonna lead off with, or I'm gonna lead off with Sneasel. And he's gonna lead off with the Pure Onage, which is the meta champ. I had to switch out, obviously, to Bronzor. He goes for the fake out, which I'm pretty sure I predicted, because I don't think he would just high jump kick turn 1. Especially because I have a gold band, I can just switch into it. Although he could predict and go for ice punches himself as well. But he didn't do that. And right now he's gonna switch to the Samantha, which is the Dragonair. A shiny Dragonair, by the way. I go for Iron Defense because I honestly had no idea what to switch myself into, considering there's no Team Preview in this generation. So I just went for Iron Defense in case he had something with a choice band or something. No, I'm just kidding. I didn't even know what a choice band was. But you know, I like a hard hitter, like Gyarados or something. Even though it's clearly an NU tier, and I didn't see any Gyarados in there, so I don't know what the hell was I thinking. I just knew that I was just afraid of a hard hitter, so I just went for Iron Defense. I went for Calm Mind as well. This is a shit Bronzor set, by the way, so yeah. Not logical having both of them, honestly. Unless Stored Power was a thing in this generation, which I don't think it was, because I don't even think that was a move yet. And this Dragonair was a Specs Dragonair, so even after the Calm Mind, it's definitely not gonna matter. It's just gonna two-shot me. I lose Fion, or I lose Bronzor, not Fion. What am I, a dumbass? And I go for the Ice Beam here, but he switches out to Barker, which is the Hitmonchan. It takes the Ice Beam very well, especially because it's not stab. Does like a quarter, I think. After the leftovers, it does a little bit less now. He goes for Drain Punch, so it's a leftovers Drain Punching Hitmonchan. This is clearly going to be a problem, because it seems like whatever damage I did to it just got revoked. Anyways, I go for Supersonic because literally I have nothing better to go for. And I think he switches it. Yeah, he switches out because he doesn't want to deal with that with that confusion stuff. He goes back into the Samantha, or Samantha, not Samantha, what the hell? And I go for Toxic. And I was thinking, okay, after this Toxic, I'm going for the Ice Beam. However, this thing turns out to also have Thunderbolt, and I'm like, oh my god. So, but thankfully I had a Whacking Berry, which at least allows me to survive the goddamn Thunderbolt that I didn't expect. And I can still hit this thing with an Ice Beam and take this damn thing out. That way I can just, you know, see what's next, and I don't have to worry about losing Fion and then showing my Mon, and then he gets to get some switch initiative, you know. Unfortunately, I don't freaking kill the goddamn thing, but it does to the poison. But I was like, why the hell did an Ice Beam kill this thing? This thing is not bulky. Eviolite wasn't a thing. He goes back into this thing and he just fakes me out with a crit that obviously didn't matter, especially considering this thing was already dead. I send out Murkrow now, and this is where I had to learn something the hard damn way, because he goes for Thunder Punch. It outspeeds, and the reason why it outsped was because this Murkrow was not naive nature, because this was meant to be a mixed attacking Murkrow. So because it was rash nature instead of naive, I think this thing got outsped by this thing, because this thing was probably Jolly, his his Medicham. I go into Golbat, and I misplayed hard here as well. I think that surprised outspeeding from Medicham to Murkrow kind of tilted me a little bit. For whatever it's worth, because I still didn't know what the hell I was doing in this battle either, honestly. But I think I was trying to predict some mon that resists Golbat, because I feel like there was a lot of mons that can resist Golbat, honestly. So I was just predicting the switch, but he didn't switch out. He actually just went for Bullet Punch, and I didn't Air Slash, which is unfortunate because I could have had at least the Medicham as well. And now he gets to go into this thing, which I go for an Air Slash, and I think after this I went for another Confuse Ray, because on this Golbat I think I don't have anything for it. Actually, I do have one thing that can actually sort of deal with this thing, but first I gotta get it confused so that it actually, you know, takes damage while also hurting itself. I think I also remember seeing Mawwiles with Sucker Punch, so I think I expected a Sucker Punch from this thing as well. I got my leftovers, even though I don't know why this Golbat still has leftovers. Should be Black Sludge at the very least. Anyways, I go for Air Slash, and it doesn't really do anything, obviously. I'm just hoping he hurts himself in Confusion, or just flinches, so that the turns of Confusion are still there. But he doesn't hit himself in Confusion, and just manages to get the Super Fang off, which is a pretty cool move, by the way. I actually like that move. We're both getting leftovers now. Now here, he snaps out of Confusion, goes for the Sucker Punch, which sucks because now I have to take more damage. But here's where I come with the surprise freaking Heat Wave, except that I freaking miss, and now I'm just like, wow. So I couldn't even hit this fucking thing. I'm terrible at battling, and I don't even get lucky. How do you like that? I know I shouldn't be relying on getting lucky, but come on now. Anyways, he tried to Sucker Punch me again, thinking I'd get so pissed that I'd go for the Heat Wave again, so just to hit it. But no, I just was like, you know what, no. I want some of my HP back now, and I want you to hurt yourself a little bit more. So I just went for another Confuse Ray. Yeah, because I just don't want this thing to freaking get away with that miss. I didn't want that thing to get away with dodging my freaking Heat Wave. That was just unacceptable. That was just ridiculous. So I go and he switches out now, goes into Gastrodon. I Confuse Ray this thing. Now getting a Toxic on this thing would be more useful, because this thing is a freaking wall if there ever was one. Of course, if I can't hit these Toxics though, that idea just goes straight down into the freaking trash bin, unfortunately, because I'm missing. I missed the Heat Wave, and now I missed the damn Toxic. Okay, so and he gets a Surf on top of that, which is like, oh my god, can I at least get the damn Toxic? No, I go for Toxic again, and I freaking miss again. Like, what the hell? And he just gets to Surf my goddamn Golbat. Like, holy fucking shit. Are you serious? This thing missed 3 goddamn attacks in a row. Like, what the hell? Was I this unlucky? I was bad and also unlucky? Like, goddamn. I go for Screech on this Sneasel because I don't have Swords Dance because I'm a dumbass. But he doesn't switch out either, so he's like, yeah. And on top of that, his Surfs are doing half to everything I switch into, so it's like, wow. Can you stop being fat and also taking hits like nothing? Anyways, I go for the Ice Punch now. It does over half as well now after the -2. But unfortunately this thing doesn't get frozen, and now I have to fucking lose Sneasel as well. This match was actually pretty annoying, actually. I know, and I know that it's very hypocritical of me to say that, considering I'm here using Toxic Confusion strats, but I don't know, man. Like, I can understand missing Supersonic, because that's literally just a move that's 50-50. But missing Toxic and fucking Heat Wave? Heat Wave only had 90 accuracy, and I missed that? Toxic had 85? I don't know, man. But that was 3 straight attacks I missed. Confuse Ray doesn't count because that doesn't really do anything other than have you rely that it hurts itself every time. I go for Supersonic on this thing. I missed the first time. It got another Surf off. But literally there's nothing I can do. I didn't even have HP Grass on this Magneton either because I didn't even know how to get that. So yeah, he switches out because he doesn't want to deal with more confusion stuff. He just wants to finish this off already. I've been dragging this battle way too much with all this confusion shenanigans. So he just switches into Barbarker, take a Flash Cannon, and I actually do surprisingly get a crit with this Flash Cannon, but it doesn't matter anymore because it wasn't even gonna kill anyways. And I don't outspeed this Hitmonchan either because my Magneton was modest and not timid. And if it was timid, it probably wouldn't even have done as much as it did right now. So there goes Magneton, and that was my last mon, and this match is now over. And I lost 5-0, which is not good. But again, this was when I was just still battling. And this is all I could do. But thankfully that's over with, and now we can move on to the Gen 6 battles, where that's where I actually started to get a little bit better at battling. Because honestly I didn't really do Gen 5 battles because I don't know. I did do battles. They were just not like the 6v6 battles. They were actually battle spot battles. But yeah, we're gonna do Gen 6 after this. So if you're down for that, stay tuned.